Gaffer, we're taking on Crewe this weekend. Does it make much difference to our preparation, considering we played them in the trophy game recently?
No, not really, because there was so little preparation time for that game, because obviously, you know, two of the lads were involved from the Saturday, so there wasn't a lot of preparation time, whereas there's been a bit more preparation time with this, and the sides were completely different to what they'll be on Saturday, for instance. So no, I don't think I can read too much into what's gone on before.
Do you think we'll see the same style of play, the same patterns of play from them come game day on Saturday?
Probably. They have, like, you know, an ethos and a philosophy that they've had at the club for years, you know, over 20 years. You know, they've done incredibly well, you know, producing their own players and surviving, and you know, that's what they have to do. You know, they get promoted and they do well, and then all of a sudden they lose a few players again because they bring them through their academy. It's I would imagine it's a very, very well run business, Crewe, and I think they've done great over the years. I think David Artell's done a great job, like the managers have before him.
How would you assess their current squad?
Well, changing is probably how I would say it, because that's what happens. You know, they end up having to change their first team squad because they end up selling players. Like I said, you know, their business model is very, very good. You know, I think a few years ago when I was at Burnley, we played against Crewe when they were in the Championship, and I just think they're a very well run football club, and good luck to them. You know, I think they've done great there.
Just focusing back on ourselves, we've had a full week, I believe, for the first time this season on the training pitch.
Yeah.
What's that done for our team?
Well, giving them a mental break for a start, because once you go Saturday, Tuesday, you know, for a good few weeks, it does become sapping on the players. Not just, you can work them as hard as you like in pre-season, and we've done that, but sometimes what's difficult to do is replenish the mental side in between those games. So it has given them a little bit of breathing space. It's given us an opportunity to work on some things in training that we feel as though we need to be better at. We've done a lot of analytical work this week as well as a staff, and surprisingly, you know, there are some really, really good points on some of the things that we want, and then also on another point, it probably highlights, without saying too much, why we are where we are. So, you know, we've worked really hard on that this week, and tried to carry on building confidence in the lads in turn for Saturday.
How positive is it having David Davis back in the fold? Always important when he's an experienced player.
Yeah, and a good lad as well, Digger. You know, like I said, I've known him for a long time, and you know, he's important. It's important to have all our players fit and available to us. We haven't had that. We have had at times where, you know, they've missed games, whether it be through summer football with Aaron Pierre and then getting him back up to speed, who's done brilliant, absolutely brilliant. He's been, you know, working hard at trying to get him fit during those first few weeks, and then obviously it was good to leave him out of the Crewe game because he's had a couple of good weeks again of topping up fitness. We also done a global top up really on Tuesday for all of the squad, but you know, we have had a few missing from time to time, and that's going to happen. We know that, but like I said before, you know, would we ever liked a couple more? Yeah, we would. We'll still carry on looking for those, but like I said before, you know, they've got to be the right ones, and then if they're out there, can we afford them? And that's the whole crux of it really. So yeah, you know, we're happy. We've had a really good week and looking forward to the game at the weekend.
The last one from me. No fresh injury concerns going into the game?
No, just thinking as I'm speaking out loud. I know that you're always going to ask me that question at the back end of it, and then I always go into a lull, but that's probably because I end up seeing lads in the treatment room now doing top-ups and recoveries. But no, I think Josh Feller had a little bit of a toe problem for a couple of weeks, but that was probably the Saturday, Tuesday scenarios, whereas now we've gone Saturday to Saturday. That appears to have cleared up as well. So no, we're looking forward to the game.
Thank you.
Thank you.